My prison experience changed my whole Afrocentric. I came out of prison. I was very disappointed in men. And when I came out of prison, I said to myself, I'm only messing with women from now on. And then they showed me like they ain't shit neither. So now I'm just disappointed in humanity. And that's how the blood shit even got popular on the album. You know not to run up on SA over there because he's fucking Mexican mafia and every Spanish nigga in this place will jump on your ass if you do.
I want to call this one Black Boys Anthem.
By any means necessary.
This goes out to all God's sons.
We're shedding blood now. We're being killed.
That's for us. Niggas like me. Y'all niggas be tearing down, crucifying, slandering, and killing. Yeah, all that shit.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's going on? Been a long minute. Yeah.
Right? Season 2. Father, Son, and Trolley Ghost. What's good, man? It's good to be back. It's good to see everyone. Or not see everyone.
We can envision y'all, you know. We missed y'all.
Who are just tuning in, I am Heru the First Son.
It's Heru Nyriq, you know me. Just chilling in the back.
Yeah, that's my son there. And welcome. I wanted to start off today to say thank everyone who's been buying my book, Dark Truths, because it's been selling lately, and I'm on track to. I already broke my year sales record for this year so.
Let's talk about it.
Shout out everybody. Right? Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm happy about that. So I wanted to. I don't know if the podcast has been affecting that, but I'm glad for that, and thank you for everybody who has taken the time to check that out. Y'all gotta check out the Cell Therapy Next, the audio book. That's online too. HeruTheFirstSon.com. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that real quick.
Nah, give him his flowers, y'all. A little round of applause, you know what I'm saying? And we giving y'all flowers too, cause without y'all this wouldn't be happening. So appreciate all the attention and the support.
Word. So today, hot topics, we doing YN news, right? And,
A little sprinkle.
Yeah.
It's a little sprinkle.
And the theme, right? But we keeping on a theme today, though, because I'm seeing this trend, and it's something that's connected to a lot of things that I talk about within dealing within the masculine and feminine principle here on this show. And so, I wanted the theme is like baseless aggression or substanceless aggression without muscle. You know what I'm saying? And being antagonistic and provocative without muscle, which is a negative side of the feminine energy. And my people, because of the weakening of the masculine principle over generations, we engage in so much of that foolishness, and it gets us killed. I think you
gotta say that one more time for the people in the back. Like just say that. What is it again? What is it that we doing?
this antagonistic, provocative bullshit without muscle. You know what I'm saying? To back it up. You know what I'm saying? And that is a very feminine thing to do. Okay? There's no strategy involved in that. That shit will get you killed, and it gets us killed a lot. And I want to talk about that because y'all have to understand how these feminine thinkings being taught by mothers only raising the black woman above the black man, how this shit is destroying us. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it can start as even as basic as the conversation about the freedom of women to dress however they feel. Because nobody's telling you that no man has the right to just run up on you and do this, that, and the third. But at the same time, what you are doing when you are flashing your wares on the street is being provocative, right? And you don't have the muscle to protect your goods. And so we're not talking about rights at that point. We're talking about crime.
Talking about protection.
Protection. And we're not even talking about crime because that's a concept that's been created. We are talking about predator and prey.
We're talking about a dynamic. Speaking on a dynamic, if you haven't caught on,
nature and the fact that it don't matter whether you like it or not, that shit exists. And if you don't want to end up on somebody's plate,
this is how you should act.
You're gonna protect yourself, and you're gonna not be provocative and antagonistic. So
I would like to add a little tidbit. I would say, because in our last one we was talking about how etiquette is the number one destroyer for our community. I would like to throw in there lack thereof, right? Facts. I would like to throw in the lack thereof etiquette and this antagonistic, with no muscle mindset. I believe those are the two.
They like the same thing, kind
almost,
of. Really.
Yeah.
Because you have etiquette in order to avoid antagonizing people. You know what I'm saying? This is why when somebody hands you something, you say thank you instead of just grabbing it and being like, yeah.
You were supposed to give me that shit, nigga. Like,
right, that's
nah.
Antagonistic and provocative, and a nigga ain't never giving you shit again except a box upside your blood clot.
I was about to say, you better be hoping that's the route. Nigga go take that shit back, nigga. Give me.
Right, fuck is you doing? Who you think? What?
I don't care if I owed you this shit, nigga. Give me that.
It's like, there's etiquette, right? So that, you don't get your shit pushed in. You know what I'm saying? And we are horribly lacking in any sense of etiquette. You know what I'm saying? And
facts.
Wild provocateurs, B. Like, just
wow.
Wild provocateurs. And then while you doing that, you want somebody to have empathy and sympathy. All of that shit is gay and it's bullshit. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, that's the Dame Dash. That's the Dame Dash tape. Dame Dash was able to do it. You could do it. My nigga said that on the radio waves. That shit gay.
Right. That shit is gay. Yeah.
That shit is fucking gay, man.
I don't got no empathy for no tough guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't got sympathy for a bunch of tough ass niggas. And I ain't supposed to, cause you tough.
Cause you tough, nigga.
And don't nobody have no empathy for me. I gotta be out here ready to do whatever I have to do for my own benefit and self-interest. Cause y'all niggas don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth of life. Like,
nobody's mad. I just want you to know we're not mad at that. Yeah. That is what it is. I'm
being honest. I'm saying what other people, they know in their heart is true. They don't give a fuck about you, but they're not going to say that to you. They're not going to tell you that.
Unfortunately, no, they're not that real.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? If they say that to you, it's because they're angry at you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. It's nothing like. It's just, it is what it is. And one thing I learned about life, man, is, when you thinking like a bitch, it's terrible, it's hard, it's rough. Right? But when you start just understanding life as it is, take your expectations and your feelings out of it, and just look at it as a thing, and let it be what it is, and behave accordingly. It's actually, you know, even when it's you not don't have all the things you want to have, it's still pretty decent. It's worth living. It's okay. But when you start feeling like, oh, everybody's supposed to be loving and kind, and why is everybody not? When you start doing that shit, yeah, this shit get dark real quick. Because everybody is not. And that's just the fact.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna keep exposing yourself or putting yourself in the way of danger and then crying about it when it comes, or are you going to live life sensibly?
Are you going to take accountability, observe what you got going on, and fucking act appropriately?
Right. How your actions and behaviors impact the beings and entities around you, and what reactions that might provoke and cause, and just getting your head out of your own ass, really.
That's what that means.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what that means, man. Nobody cares about you like that, and nobody's going to.
Right. And, you know, it's just a give and pull, you know, push and pull, and you just got to make sure you not pushing too hard, pulling too hard, doing too much. Yeah, shit'll be all right. You'll be all right. But
right.
Anyway, that's what niggas is not doing. Let's talk about what niggas are doing.
Exactly. I was just about to focus it because, you know, we got a lot of bullshit going on today. These last couple of days, I would say the last 2.5 weeks have been pretty crazy, like news headline wise, zeitgeist, you know, the attitudes and shit that's being culminated on these online apps and shit. You know, shit's just real crazy right now. And we're only speaking on our community today. You know, there's a lot of communities that's doing fuck shit. It's a lot of shit that's not right. But we only gonna talk about our people and how we are negatively contributing to this shit.
Okay? Because one thing you gotta know about me, and I'm like this with myself, like, fuck what everybody else did wrong. What could anytime I think about situations in my life and all of that shit, I am always the star of the show. What could I have done better? What did I not do? How did I open myself up to this occurrence?
Thanks. And
so
life is better that way.
With the people. Yeah. And so that's how I deal, exactly. And that's how I deal with people, and that's how I deal with the issue of the people. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Did you want to go into the first one? Oh, wait. No, go ahead.
So, yeah, the big hot topic right now is Charlie Kirk fellow and his assassination. And, you know, it's so hot that it's apparently become dangerous to even have an opinion about this.
Yeah. Just on a political note, supposedly free speech is at risk right now. So, you know, y'all niggas.
All right. So I'm glad you said that, because that is actually what is really what's on stage right now. What's in the balance.
You paying attention?
What's at stake, and what's under scrutiny. Because honestly, I'm starting to see there are pros and cons to that. You know what I'm saying? And people need to get a better understanding of that, because some of this free speech stuff is wrapped up in the ideology of the antagonistic and provocative nature of what I'm talking about, that we really need to cut the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you, like, the reality of life is you free to say whatever you want. You free actually to do whatever the fuck you want. Right?
Yep.
You're free.
Yep.
Life ain't never took that away from you. You free. You're not free from consequence, though.
Yeah.
Right? So
you're not free from what the repercussions of your actions is gonna be. You're not free from that. You're just free to do shit. You're just free to do shit.
And speaking is an action. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people need to think about that a little bit, and not to say Now, let me just clarify this message real quick, because this is not to say that I condone that type of political violence at all. And there is not one bit of me that celebrates that. In fact, it's very bad juju in general, and I'm going to get into exactly why. However, it does touch a note with the provocative thing, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. What I want to say about this with my black people is that I have been noticing a whole lot of antagonism with regard to this situation on our part. And I would say to my people that is ill-advised. This is it's a touchy and complicated subject, because I know that this man, his ideologies, his ideas, his the way he viewed other cultures was, frankly racist, or at least prejudiced.
Right.
And I didn't agree with I didn't really, actually, to be quite honest, I didn't know who this person was until until that white boy made him famous. You know what I'm saying?
Until the nigga got put on a T. God damn.
I didn't know who he was, but a lot of people did. That's not to take anything from him. I just wasn't on his wavelength at all. But now that,
if I'm being honest, I listened to a couple of points he made. He reminded me of a white Candace Owens. I'm gonna be honest. I've delved into that right side of them speakers, man, and Charlie Kirk was not nowhere near the worst it could have gone. Like, Tucker Carlson was technically, in my opinion, a little bit worse in his opinions. Like, there's this one kid, his name is Nick Fuentes. He's the new one that's taking flight, and it's almost, how like you kill the like what they say, the left hand is soft, with the right hand, is coming with that flame, with that fire. I would say Charlie would have been the left hand, and Nick is the right. That nigga Nick ain't playing. He don't, all the bad shit, all the semi shit that Charlie was on the fence about, Nick is totally on the bigotry side. You know what I'm saying? I believe there was a couple of things Charlie would say in regards to, black people, and if you was listening to it, to me, it made sense. It's just that it wasn't always in the favor of what black people wanted. But it made sense, though. Yeah, this guy, Nick, he don't give a fuck. He's all about, black people ain't shit. Your culture ain't shit. You the reason why you ain't shit. And don't bring up slavery. That's like he on that type of timing. So.
And it's funny because, although I wouldn't word things and my ideology behind coming to some of the same conclusions, and my path is very different, there's a lot of things that I can say, yeah, you motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? Like, just quite honestly, that, again, I have a more balanced understanding, even though, yeah, they right in certain respects. Like, they like to forget shit, like, all the deliberate shit that y'all have done just in the last 100 years to fuck niggas up and sabotage niggas while you sit here and do all of that. And even with that, though, they still right, because at the end of the day, man, I keep telling niggas, man, like, I never seen, the Lakers decide, you know what, this other team, we blowing them out by 50. Let's just slow down and let them catch up so the game could be fair. I never seen that. So yeah. I don't know what you niggas expect from these people And this is why I be on you. Like, fuck is you doing? This is not how you fight a war. Do you understand what you dealing with?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just because a motherfucker smiles at you don't mean they your friend. Y'all up in these corporations and shit.
There we go.
Fake grinning with these crackers and shit. And it's like, yeah, that shit sounds all revolutionary and shit. But really, bro, it's just common sense, yo. Like, you've seen, like, our people have seen this evidence over hundreds, if not thousands of years. I don't think these people are going to change just because y'all are going to keep being nice people. It's time to, like...
It's like that Andrew Tate video I showed you where he was saying, like, you know, when you sitting around trying to deny that a war is happening, you know, all you end up doing, I'm just summarizing it, all you end up doing, though, is just putting yourself in an extinction place. Because the predator that, or the whatever's there that's antagonizing you, he not finna just chill because you took your claws out. Like, you like, no, don't. Maybe if I just stand here, he's not gonna punch me. No, he's gonna feast. He gonna go harder now because he see you ain't got no defense.
Yeah, like, that's the harsh reality of life. If you get cornered by a predator, you're about to be eaten, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So that's a real thing. I know all of us that are still alive and breathing, we can't conceive of that because it hasn't happened yet. But once it happens, it happened, and it's done. You know what I'm saying? So you have to live with intention. You know what I mean? And getting back to the topic at hand, you know, y'all do this thing where you pretend that it can't happen until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's tough. Women, you go to the store, you just trying to buy a bag of chips. This bitch don't like her job. She's tough. She's talking to you crazy. Like, it's not like there's not a possibility that you're a fucking maniac. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when it does happen, right, everybody wants to be sad for the person who got eaten. But sometimes that's whose fault it was. A lot of the time. Everything ain't out here playing. Like, y'all play too much. You run your mouth. I've never seen an adult creature on this planet play. Have you ever seen an adult cow play?
Nah, I ain't seen no.
Have you ever seen an adult bull?
I was just about to say that. That nigga definitely ain't playing.
Have you ever seen an adult wolf play? Lion.
Never got close.
Tiger,
I don't think so.
Anything on the planet that's an adult. Have you ever seen it playing?
Nah.
Cats, maybe. Dogs, domesticated.
Yeah, domesticated animals. And maybe if you talking about it, they in a pack.
Like, with their kids sometimes, maybe.
Yeah, like with their own, like, sometimes. Right. I've seen how dogs act with their puppies, man. My man's, he got a litter. That man dog be tired of his babies. Yeah.
Right. People teach animals to play. You see them play in a zoo or some shit like that. But you don't see a whole lot of that. Like, you'll see it certain animals, very social animals like dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those that are in packs, you see a little play amongst themselves. You don't see adult animals playing like that.
Especially animals that are, you know, loners, bears. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's not playing.
I don't see them niggas playing. They on some ass. They sleeping. They fucking. You know what I'm saying? They looking for some food. They robbing somebody for some food. They about their business. So, you know, I noticed that. I said, yo, niggas one of the key problems on the planet Earth right now is that they done created a system that keeps people from maturing to adulthood. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
different. That's a different one. Because me and my mans, we talked about that. Just a little tidbit to add to that. Why is it always the cartoons that come out now are revamped versions of old cartoons when I was younger? Your generation don't have none of that shit. Once Boomerang cartoons was done, y'all didn't get no revamped older version of any of your young cartoons. If you get what I'm saying.
I mean, they did a couple of reboots, shit like Turtles and Transformers and shit. They did what they really started doing was movies to pull us in. Like that's why the Marvel shit just got so big because it drew niggas like me. Like I grew up reading comic books.
G.I. Joe.
The original stories. Yeah, I grew up watching G.I. Joe. I grew up X-Men. Like all of that shit it be pulling on my childhood, and then they make adult versions of it and keep us entertained to death, literally. But getting back to this antagonism without muscle, Charlie Kirk, boom.
We got some examples for y'all.
Yeah, let's have some examples of these niggas and certain things that they saying. God damn, this nigga
That's what I said. What the fuck?
we can't win, boy.
Swear to God. But let's just take that little bump and let's move on. Let's show. We got somebody that.
Because the thing about it, niggas is saying a lot of very antagonistic shit, and after we look at some of this stuff, I'll get to talking about.
Yeah, we got somebody that everybody should know. About to show, bro, right here. Everybody know who this guy is.
Mr. White, Mr. Charleston White.
Nah, we probably ain't gonna watch all of this because he got 2 minutes of fuckery, but we gonna let him hold the floor for a second.
Just a little bit of something so you can see the energy he in.
Nah, for sure. All right.
What's your opinions of Kirk's death? I don't give a fuck about Kirk's death. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no white man dying. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking white boy dying.
My shit. Soon as a nigga hit the stage, they gon' ask if I can play the shit back to back. Yeah, they want it back. I'm gonna play the shit back to that nigga.
Anything I care about a white boy being killed by another white boy. I don't give a fuck about no white boy dying. Fuck about no Peckerwood getting shot.
This nigga wild, B.
I don't give a fuck about no white boy getting killed.
Nah.
Chill shit.
All right, I think that's enough of his stupid ass. we got somebody else. This is another brother here. We just showing y'all what we doing now.
Random bro. Got a show.
This next one. We're actually a piece of shit of a human being.
Okay.
The pronouns was, were.
Booyaka.
Cause if you touch shit, you will get banged.
He's a UK guy.
Piece of shit.
Yo, real quick. At no point during yesterday's show was Charlie Kirk's death celebrated. At no point whatsoever did we celebrate Charlie Kirk's death. I did call him a piece of shit. That much is true. But at no point was his death celebrated.
Yeah, I just wanted him to. So you hear that shit, right? This nigga want to talk about something. I'll let you speak on that real quick.
I'm just. This nigga's funny as hell. Like, is that not what we just watched? I don't know.
I heard music. I seen a dedication. You name dropped them, and then y'all started dancing, right?
It said all the elements of celebration were present. I don't know. I mean, yeah, listen. I noticed that bitches and bitch ass niggas, they'll do that a lot. Like, do some shit right in your face and say they didn't do what they just did, or there's some reason why it was different. I'm like,
oh boy,
you can't do that and then say you didn't do that, right? Like,
come on now.
You think I'm stupid? What the fuck is wrong? That gets people hurt actually, because then you start insulting people.
My intelligence, you insult
like,
mine.
They call that playing in your face.
Oh yeah, that's what they call it now. Yeah, don't be playing in my face, like.
Right, I'm like, but
yeah.
No. So this antagonistic shit, right? Like, ill-advised. Black people. Ill-advised. Number one, that shit, the optic, like, this man was up there talking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this kid on the rooftop sniping. Like,
I'm pretty sure
whose people got that type of treatment more than anybody here, at least in the United States.
I could bring up about 4 or 5 people, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's usually one of us up there like that. So that shit, y'all niggas shouldn't be happy about that shit happening to nobody again. Like, oh shit, they doing that shit again?
They're doing that again? Oh, wait, if you say something, you get shot now? Wait, we remember, like, no, nobody has that thought.
There ain't nothing to celebrate. I don't care if that motherfucker was a Martian. Like,
I ain't trying to see Martian go out like that, man.
Right. He was talking about taking over the world. Like, I don't know. He just talking, right? Freedom of speech. So boom, down. Let's take that, move on, boom. Charleston White, what? Like, okay, listen, I get it, because, to be just being honest, right? That shit really is not my business either. It don't concern me.
Right. Nobody said that you had to care.
Yeah. And to be honest, to segue off onto a tangent, but intentionally for a second, the situation with Homeboy, the shooter, like, y'all are falling for a psyop, like, so obvious psyop. Like, a white boy shoots another white boy in assassination style for reasons that still
nobody knows.
Y'all know, and y'all are at each other's throats. Like, white people are mad at black people
somehow.
Somehow. I don't know why, but I do know, because when I look at black people, they're doing this dumb shit, right?
Yep.
So, getting back to Mr. White, Mr. White apparently doesn't value his life.
Right, because what did we say on the last phone call? Did we not mention that, is he not the perfect candidate for revenge porn? Like
if I was a far-right crazy white boy with 42 rifles and I was in my feelings about this occurrence and I was looking for an equal and opposite piece to take.
Mr. White, you looking real optimal.
I mean, what's understood don't have to be said. So it's like, bruh, you don't value, or you think that life is a joke. Like, these people ain't the same motherfuckers that'll barbecue you and literally eat you. Like,
we know what about them picker niggas, right? We know about all of this, and yeah, we done forgot.
Different people, like, y'all over here antagonizing people. There's a reason you niggas is still getting jobs and shit. And you think that that's your culture, like, get a job. Like, there's a reason why you ain't never bucked on these people. You're like, and let's not front. Let's just keep it a buck for a minute. All you tough ass niggas out here with switches that can only find niggas to kill. There's a reason you don't buck on them people. Let's keep it funky. You can sit there and challenge Trump and the National Guard like you niggas got any idea what warfare really looks like if you want to. But there's a reason You and your damn daddy and your granddaddy and your daddy and all of them niggas didn't buck on these people. So let's not fucking keep playing, all right? Y'all niggas be fly with your mouth.
Facts.
You fly with your mouth and you not ready for no real smoke. All this shit you niggas be talking on record. Like, yeah, and I'm a hip-hop nigga. I talk that shit too, but I live in reality, my nigga. Like, and that's not even to say I ain't ready to go out for the right thing at the right time, but at the same time, like, you niggas be playing like this shit is a game and you not really ready. You don't have no respect for each other. There ain't no unity. Everybody out for self and they out for a bag, right? And so I'm really talking about that. Yeah, you can have all the heart you want, but even that shit is fake when niggas can't even hold it down for one another.
That shit crumbles.
That we imagine in our heads, you know, because a lot of times we be you young man, right? You be when you was young and you looking at your boys and you like, yo, we gonna be tight. And we gonna be tight forever.
Forever, nigga. I had a dream I'd be able to link all my friends together one day. Nigga, I ain't got none of them niggas like that no more.
Yo, and that's a failure on our part as men, to be quite honest.
Because just to add to that, what I was gonna say previously, which I forgot how to segue it in, but you know, your life enriches by how you act. So like I noticed. My relationships with people only get better when I go to make that relationship better and not expect them to do it. It just works better that way.
Yeah. It's like you got to take responsibility for your own life, right?
Facts.
And you gonna have what's important to you, because you gonna do what's necessary to attain it, maintain it. You know, and let's just be honest. Look at how niggas go through friends, go through partners, go through people. We don't value each other. That's what that really means. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about what's lacking, when you niggas is talking about going to war and shit and all this, like, first of all, niggas ain't talking about that, which that's even a problem, because you still think playing nice with these folk. But there's a million things that niggas could be doing that's completely non-violent to just separate and stand ground and identify themselves. It just, most of it requires suffering and sacrifice, and that's what niggas just don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Most of it requires learning new skills. Most of it requires, you know, getting over fears and phobias that we have acquired over this time, which we have. Let's keep it funky, especially United States Black Americans living in cities. Especially, we have a phobia of the land.
No, you're right.
Phobia of nature. Yeah.
I have that phobia. You ain't lying.
Yeah,
it's not like a crazy phobia, but yeah.
It's not a crazy phobia. You won't even notice that it's there, really, unless you just look at how you be moving and what you do.
On a daily. Yup.
You wouldn't do. Like, if niggas said getting a job, if niggas said we'll pay you $20 an hour to go pick corn or cotton or some shit, you'd be like, fuck no. But if they told you they'd pay you $20 an hour to sit on your ass and you know, talk,
answer calls,
whatever, you gonna do that shit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And to be quite honest, especially with the ills of the age, being outside picking some cotton might be good for you, nigga. Keep in shape, okay?
I don't know.
I say I might have been going too far, but I might not be lying though, right?
Oh shit, you ain't lying. I know our woman need it. Our woman need it for sure.
Let me tell you. Let me just make a special note to this gender dynamic and these bitches with big mouths talking really reckless about Mr. Kirk. Okay, listen. You bitches really are bugging, okay? And all I can do is look at you and laugh, right? Because, you know, I know how to stare horror in the face, right? I knowing that, you know, horror ain't fitting to flinch. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't know that. And so I'm looking at you and I'm laughing and then I'm not laughing too, and I'm looking at you niggas right over there, and I'm like, you know, you really need to get the black woman in check, because here's the dynamic that y'all not really seeing is while you sitting here antagonizing these white men in this in this in this sensitive state that they in, while they confused and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in their world, right? While you antagonizing them in that emotional state, right? Now, listen, this is science, y'all. This is not fiction. You know what I'm saying? When I put a lion in a confused and fearful and antagonized state, and I'm sitting here in the pen with this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whether I did whatever he
thinks I did or not, nigga coming for you.
You in some trouble. You are in fucking trouble. And I need to paint this picture for you because you're too stupid to figure it out yourself. So that's pretty much what you're doing. And on top of that, maybe more than that too, depending on how broken you have the world viewing you at this point in time, you're probably putting us in jeopardy more than you. Because we're always the first choice when it comes to violence. But bitch, you can be second. And y'all have been acting so much like men that white men, I'm not sure they really gonna give no quarter like that if they just decide to flip and go back to their bloody roots. Okay, so y'all think this shit is a game, like these things, terrible, fucking horrible things haven't happened in history. And y'all playing with fire.
For sure.
And I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm just letting you know.
And this is only the Charlie Kirk situation because, like we said, this is a theme that we're trying to convey for you niggas. So we're gonna, because my father so well eloquently segued into the next slight topic we was gonna bring up, which is that you niggas are retarded, right? Y'all niggas. There was plenty of times when we might have been able to stand up against an organized military group. Today's time is not that time, bro. We've lost all ability to do that. So, you know, I don't know what niggas got going on, but let this brother go ahead and express how he feels about Donald Trump sending the National Guard. And this is a problem for us.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. This is Chicago. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know. Oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself.
That poor silly young man.
For shit show, because he know that he dead wrong gonna talk about some goddamn switches, man. The fuck is a switch gonna do to a fucking drone strike, nigga? What the fuck?
Okay, man.
Old school.
Poor silly young man.
Clap it up for old school, man. OG put it on the pavement. Cause for sure, that nigga retarded, man.
These niggas is all ego, and it's sad because you get it from your mama.
You spoke on this.
And you know, being a bitch is lethal for a man, yo. And I'm not even trying to You know what I'm saying?
Being a bitch is lethal, boy. I'm trying to tell you, don't be a bitch.
I mean, you know, and I'm saying that not even to try to like punk the young man or no shit like that, but like bitches think like that. Like I'ma talk shit to this man, knowing that I ain't got no defense, not even thinking about step 2, 3, and 4 of this conflict that I'm about to initiate. And that type of thinking comes from being a mature man, like strategist, general level thought process. You able to move because you able to think, and yo, you don't.
And you're living in reality. I wanted to point that
You
out.
don't pick fights you can't win as a man, and that's what I mean when I say being a bitch is lethal for a man. Like, and a lot of us, a lot of you young men don't know what you know. You're gonna take it as an insult that I'm saying that and all of this, but if you haven't been taught these higher thoughts, this more strategized and structured way of managing your emotions and your thoughts and putting shit together in a way that makes sense for your survival, right? If you ain't been taught that shit, you really don't even understand all the intricacies of it, and you probably, a lot of y'all have these feminine characteristics and traits, right? And you just don't know any better. So in that, I don't blame you. So it's not even like I'm trying to diss you, but you gotta be willing to get out of your ego to learn these things, young men. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to learn, and you're going to have to get over whatever your mother told you about your father and your aversion to listening to older black men, and goddamn being humble, because the masculine principle, right, is two sides of it. There's a yin and a yang within that too. There's a dominant and there's a willingness to be submissive, to be loyal. And when I say submissive, and I mean loyal to a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That's worth being loyal to. Niggas don't have that because they don't believe in structure, because they don't believe in taking orders unless it's from white people. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us, it's always got to be this. Because we always, who's the boss? And some of you niggas know you ain't no boss. Like, you ain't got no ideas. You know that shit, nigga.
Nigga ain't got not an idea. He talking about he top dog.
Yeah, like, some of you niggas just be in the way, and you do it on purpose because you don't want to see a nigga with a vision shine, right? And that shit is whack, my nigga. That's not gangster, that's not masculine. That shit is bitch ass shit. Like, if you see a man with a plan, right? And that plan is in resonance with what you on, then you get behind that nigga. You don't get in front of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. Like, it's all right. So there's a lot of aspects of this shit, kids. Chicago kids. Listen, them switches and all that, those are the latest toys that they finished with, that they threw down there to you. Okay, y'all ain't seen warfare like these people. Nigga, they at with your ass every day right now, and you don't even know it, weakening you. In your food, in your medicine, in your weed. You know what I'm saying? In your phone, in your mind. Mm-hmm. Like, they already got you, children. Okay? And the shit they gonna come and bring to you is not no shit you ready for. Like, you not even worth them risking life. They'll come in there with robots and drones, and you'll be in the Matrix for real, nigga. You'll be shooting that shit, and this thing is not stopping. It's still coming for you. You done emptied your whole switch. Like, my nigga, think before you speak. Like, this is not a game. Like, the shit that these motherfuckers is ready to pull on y'all, nigga, they don't even gotta come. Nigga, they make all of you niggas sick. Like, that's like, they ain't even gotta come in there.
They got a lot of shit in the vault.
Do no, like, come on, brother. And you over here, so you lucky they just deciding to do National Guard. Y'all niggas need to chill. And y'all niggas need to figure out your differences, bring some peace to the neighborhood, and then think about what to do next. That's what you young niggas need to do. Okay? Children.
Sure.
Young men.
For sure. Definitely needed that. Yeah, I just wanted to use that to segue what would be into our next one because as y'all can see, we're all pulling up examples of the fuck shit you niggas is doing. And I don't know if you're paying attention, but it tends to create a narrative when you try to look at it from an overview perspective. You know, like let's say you're a white guy in suburbia that just starts coming across all these headlines. Like, what conclusions do you draw about black people? You know what I'm saying? Like let's think about that. What do you end up thinking should happen to these group of people that you see behave in this way after seeing instances of them behave in this way for so long? Our next one that we're gonna end it on is gonna be what happened in my hometown. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Here we go. So this happened recently. Now I'm gonna be honest. Well, I have my own opinions about it. I don't, it seems like psyop after psyop is just what the fuck's going on. But there is a chance that she could have just been Ukrainian and just so happened to get stabbed. But it just is kind of weird to me. If you don't know,
stabbing in Charlotte.
Yeah, if you don't know, there was a Ukrainian woman. She just moved over here, immigration or whatever. She just got stabbed to death by a black guy. So that, this guy over here.
Randomly too, right?
Yeah, that's what it's supposedly randomly. Like, he has no ties to her, no reason for why he would have done it. They supposedly suspect that he's like mentally ill or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot going on. The point of us bringing this to you though is because the shit don't look good for a group of people with that same hue, Yeah,
that's the perennial problem with being black in the United States. It's like everything every nigga do reflect on you. Somehow you guilty by association.
Like, fuck.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, yo, you the butt of every joke up there. That's why I get the fuck out of there, man. But yeah, everything every nigga do, it partly your fault just because you black. I just be like, well, shit, you niggas is insane too. There's quite a few of you that's been quite insane.
Yeah, but
why in the fuck do I got to be responsible for this man's insanity?
And in our defense, right? Like, that would be a strong defense to have, but then you turn around and look at all of our community and they doing shit like that to Charlie Kirk. So it just. That then gives them more evidence to be like, well, y'all aren't humane and y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever bullshit they want to come up with.
I mean, the fact of the matter is this, like, niggas be in the situation that they in because they've been mishandling their whole situation for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Since at least the 60s. You niggas have been mishandling, you know what I'm saying? Niggas have been... these, like, niggas, when I look at history, man, part of niggas' problem really is their own self. Niggas been in love with the devil since the day they met him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just so light, bright, and smooth, slick, and he always got trinkets and gadgets, and niggas be loving that shit. And they don't know how to just focus on your own shit, at least not recently. Like, and when I say recently, I mean last couple thousand of years, like since we really had
doesn't change the reality
over there. You know what I mean? I have theories for why that might be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, again, like I said, this whole shit runs off collective iniquity, right?
Right. We said that in our last one.
Right. So, my theory is just white people ain't so genius, so vicious, and so evil that they toppled our empires and shit. No, we did some shit. We fucking violated, and we've been getting kind of punished since that shit. And you know, that's kind of been what it was. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Jesus myth is wrapped up in a lot of that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you look at that shit, motherfuckers be like, oh, the Romans or the, you know, whatever, the people that crucified Jesus, or they say the Jews did or whatever.
Right.
But really, it was just his people.
It was just, right, because
whatever they were,
whatever they were at the time.
Jews, you call them whatever you want to call. It was his own people, because there was a very specific point in the story that a lot of people, you know, they know it, but it just slips their mind, right?
Right.
But Pilate was like, "Hey, man, listen, I got two of these niggas up here. They both, one of these niggas is about to go, but you can get one back. Which one you want back? You want Barabbas, the murdering thief, or do you want this guy Jesus back?" The people said, "Give us Barabbas."
Oh shit.
Everybody forgets that part. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. They rather have the murderer than a nigga that's gonna make them uphold righteousness.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And niggas forget about that part of the story, and they think somebody died for your sins and all that shit. It's like, y'all got life backwards. Y'all got a lot of shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But that was a bit of a tangent. Getting back to that shit with Homeboy, and then this whole thing with black people right now. It's like these things, you know, they lead places. This is what I'm trying to get at, right? And everybody think that, you know, how it is now is how it's always been and how it always be. And I'm like, yo, shit can change and extreme events can happen, and when they do happen in history, they happen like that. That's the nature of fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And y'all kind of got, I want my people, like, again, my biggest thing with y'all is y'all play too fucking much. Everybody ain't out here playing.
Niggas ain't serious enough for me.
Niggas, so when you get up there, you start saying, like, that man in his car laughing about a nigga dying, like, and you everywhere, and you got your little gun. Like, you seen Charlie Kirk? That nigga didn't have a chance. That nigga he just boom.
No, tell him what you told me about guns.
Oh yeah, that shit. And the thing, what I tell my son, because I learned this in life, the gun is not a defensive weapon. It's not. It makes a terrible defensive weapon. It's an offensive weapon.
Makes it terrible. It's the worst defensive weapon I've ever known. I ain't gonna lie.
And the proof of that is that when guns get pulled, whoever gets the drop, that's it.
Whoever got it out first.
Whoever gets it out first. It's an offense. So the person with the intention always has the advantage because it's an offensive weapon. If it was a defensive weapon, you would have an advantage playing defense. You don't. So
you actually lose every time if you reach for that bitch.
I seen niggas too many times. You try to reach for that bitch, and nigga already got the drop. That's your ass. And it might not have had to been that way if you just did not have that gun on you, or if you didn't go for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good defensive weapon. It's an offensive weapon, so it always benefits the aggressor. And if you are not out there, so I don't even I don't even handle one unless I'm going to a nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no point. Like, you can have security or some shit like that, and their job is to just be aggressive around you. But as you moving around and just doing life and shit, like, you just, listen, I done stared down the barrel of more nigga guns than I care to remember. Listen, that shit happens a different way every time. You never see it coming.
It's never the same way.
You never see it coming. Okay, I'm just being honest. Like, that's my experience in life. Like, it's not a good offensive weapon. I mean, it's not a good defensive weapon.
Defensive weapon. No, facts.
It's an offensive weapon. So again, like, y'all niggas don't have no strategy of warfare at all. You don't understand power dynamics because you've been getting because your fathers have been getting trashed for generations, and these are the people in your community who think in those ways, not women. Sorry,
right.
It's just not the way that you're built, and that is not your fault. What is your fault, though, is being so egotistical, right, that you can't give the fucking wheel to the people who need to have the wheel.
When you guys set up shop?
Yeah.
Anyway, man.
Anyway, we that's usually our cue that we're at our time.
I did have one last thing to add, because you had said something that was key. You said niggas don't have the right strategies for war. I want to end it on this thing. I don't even think niggas acknowledge we're at war. And I want to let Andrew Tate explain what happens when you tend not to acknowledge that you're at war. It's just going to be a quick little sec. Let's get to it. And then we'll wrap it up.
At war, in the middle of a war, doesn't change the reality. It doesn't make the violence go away. It just makes you more likely to die. You're at war whether you fight back or not. And there will come a time where you lament your cowardice. Because when the war was winnable, you denied it was even going on. Oh, no, it's not a war. No, we don't need a war. It's not a war. We're just losing all of our land and freedom and sovereignty and lives. Yeah, that's not a war. Definitely not. Heaven forbid they were to come and take over your country and control every aspect of what you do and tell you what to say and think. You're denying reality because you're afraid. And when you're afraid of fighting, you want to pretend there's not going to be a fight. You know, that guy gets in your face, he's going to swing. Oh, maybe if I just don't hit him and I just stay here nicely, he won't hit me. It's not a movie, unfortunately. It's not the way the world works. You know, if a weaker animal removes its claws completely, the predators for said prey have no more mercy than they would normally have. They're no nicer, no more forgiving. In fact, when you have absolutely no weapons or no will to defend yourself, they feast and they kill at random. They kill more than they need because they don't fear repercussion. And then you go extinct. And then the people who exterminated you write the history books and talk about how you deserved it and how it was all your own fault. And they didn't exterminate you. You just suck. And you asked for it. So you don't even get a happy footnote in history. You just vanish.
Black people, listen.
Conquered, vanquished, as permanently forgotten, seldom mentioned, and illy discussed losers.
That's it right there, folks.
Yeah, man, y'all been doing this thing that he's talking about for a really long time now. I've been watching, and I'm also aware of what was going on before to an extent, but one thing I know, we're here now, and I've been watching, you know, and like I said before, you can't sleep with your enemy. Like, there's no set of excuses you can put together to make that shit work. In fact, in bringing it back full circle, what I do agree with, why I agree with people like Charlie Kirk, Nick Fuentes, Trump, is not because I am a proponent of pro-European rhetoric, but because I realize that we need to have pro-melanated rhetoric, pro-black rhetoric, listen, we need to be just as racist. And division and separation, it's not a terrible thing. Because you have to know who we are in the first place in order to defend us. And a lot of y'all don't even know. Y'all are lost in left and right politics right now. Wokeism. Fighting about Palestine and Israel. People that have nothing. And I don't have nothing against really nobody, not even white people.
Mm-hmm.
But my business is my business. My people are my people. So who do y'all want to be? Who are my people? You know, you niggas want to keep fighting the reasons to fight with each other because, I had a conversation with a homeboy not too long ago who, he's American, just American, my father's American, my mother is Jamaican, right? And he was having a problem, he had feelings toward black people lately. He's been saying, niggas been shouting they shit out, repping their own country like they not Americans. And that shit kind of offends me because y'all here and y'all are enjoying the fruits of the labor and the sweat and the pain of my ancestors and And I'm just like, cause he was talking about reparations. I don't want to get into every detail. It was not because it's private, but just because it was a long, and complicated conversation. But he's talking about reparations and who should get it.
Right.
And long story short, my thing is the same thing like I was talking about with the hip hop. Niggas ain't got what they supposed to get from white people yet. You ain't buck on these people yet, but you always ready to fight and reasons to fight with each other. Mm-hmm. Niggas from the Caribbean, they just, and then everybody's history is so fucking detailed, intricate, and at the end of the day, mixed up, right? So we all here, we all black, and I know black people from motherfucking the USA down Central America to the Caribbean, Africa. We all got certain things that we just know is black. And that's what we need to come together around. You know what I'm saying? And just
Thanks.
Our blackness. What we know that really means. A lot of y'all don't even kind of even know.
Not these TikTok bullshits that y'all be trying to claim as black and shit.
Core principles like the rhythm.
Come on now, the rhythm.
The soul.
You know
what I'm saying? Like the struggle. We know that these
black people have endured.
Yeah, they've been trying to front on us, all of us, everywhere. We all know that shit. We all share that shit in common.
Come on now.
Let's talk about that. Why we always gotta find reasons to be divided, man? Listen, nigga, motherfucker, all this shit is expressions of our melanated, our blackness, our connection to the Most High. And that's what we need to be coming together around and stop with all of the colonialism, because it's really conquered mind states. Nigga, they dropped you off in fucking Jamaica and they dropped my father people off in the U.S. All right, so the fuck what? Niggas was going through it both places. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
I really wish y'all would just focus your aggression in the correct places. Okay? Because your cowardice is why you will not focus your aggression on your enemy.
Your cowardice.
Motherfuckers know what they're capable of.
You're not ready to put that shit on the pavement to get what we deserve. We know what we got to do. We know what's required.
Yeah, like, and if you don't, you need to be listening to people who do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you don't actually know. You have no idea what the struggle is, but you think this shit is about doing well financially. You think this shit, your ancestors struggle for you to have a 6-figure corporate job and be able to look Bob in the face and say, yeah, I'm Bob's boss and shit. Like, in a corporation that sucks resources out of Africa and pays us nothing. That's what you think. And y'all niggas is lost. Like, a lot of you niggas don't have a fucking clue.
I said it. Niggas have lost the plot fully. They lost the whole story.
Yeah, man. And it's sad to see. Like, especially for a nigga like me, it's sad to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe black people bullshit when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about black people, and I'm speaking as a black American. Even though I got my mother and them is Jamaican, I'm a New York nigga. My father's family, they all, I grew up in that culture. I grew up in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is really my culture more than anything. You know what I'm saying? That shit got deep roots into the South. Black people in the South. You know what I'm saying? As well as Jamaica, but black people in the South. That was like it's central around that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the culture moving to the north, and the way that it evolved in a metropolis. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, because it started with the blues.
And then once the black culture hit New York, now it was exposed to the world. It's New York City. It's a metropolis, a world-class city, and how the culture evolved from there.
Based off of that.
Hip-hop.
That is hip-hop.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I'm speaking as a black man. I believed y'all bullshit my whole life, and now I'm looking. I'm like, there's more of you niggas that want to be in the house than in the field.
Even to this day.
That's straight up facts. I'm disappointed with you niggas. Like, y'all niggas fed me this bullshit as a youth. I could have, but I'm glad I didn't, because I don't fuck with the machine and nothing about the system and none of that, because I don't believe that any sane creature is going to destroy their own planet because they want to play.
Come on now.
Because that's what really being rich is all about.
Yep.
You destroy your planet because you want to play all the goddamn time. Like, get the fucking job. Get for real. Get for real. Like, if you know certain shit, like, you got responsibilities and shit. Like, these niggas, you what? Your answer to shit is kill half the people on the planet. You's a stupid nigga. And I don't even know, like, y'all niggas is keep with this cash shit. Look at what cash is causing y'all. Y'all worship cash, and so because y'all worship cash, Bill Gates is Thanos. I refuse to live in a world where that little faggot ass looking nigga
is fucking Thanos.
It's Thanos. Get out of here. Y'all gonna have to take me out this bitch before I let that happen. And you can, and you will. But nah, I'm not with that. Like, y'all live in a straight, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing anyway.
Bizarro world. This wraps up Bizarro world for us today. All right, thank you for tuning in.
Indeed, man. Yeah, I just had to shake my head, y'all, but yeah.
Yeah, you had to build on what Andrew Tate said, because that was real. I want y'all to internalize everything that was just said. If you ain't listened to anything in this whole thing, and you made it this far, you should have listened to the last, 10 minutes, at least. Last 12 minutes.
Man. It's just like war. It's just like the truth. It's not going to go or change because you don't acknowledge it. And it's not going to save your life to keep just being non-violent or not to, and this ain't talking about be violent, but aggressive headspace. You know what I'm saying?
If you gotta be violent.
Not like going without certain shit if you know it's damaging you, or if
you know it'll damage them
behind it.
Yeah.
And if you know that it'll damage your enemy, you go without shit. You sit in the mud, you get down in the dirt. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're at war. So I'm not even just talking about straight just being violent physically, because that, you know, without strategy, that's just a waste of life and destruction.
Right.
But strategy and being aggressive and carrying shit out, like, listen, we gonna do this. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt them worse. We gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't like that.
Niggas ain't got that unity.
Niggas ain't got that.
So y'all take
like,
these.
Comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk some shit.
Yup.
It's good to see y'all. Let us know whether you missed us.
We fucking back.
Yo.
We back.
We back. So for now, we out.
We out.
Son of Charlie goes.
Peace.